Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here, and today we are going to be testing a whole lot of players from Icon Swaps 2. In net, we have Edwin van der Sar. At the back, we have Bobby Moore, his partner in crime, Fernando Hierro. On the right, we have Luis Figo. Up top, El Matador, Luis Hernandez. And on the left, John Barnes. We also have Socrates in the squad. Now, this is his 89 mid version. The one you can get in Icon Swaps 2 is his 87, but I am completely out of coins, so the only one I have is this loan version that I packed, I don't know, at some point in the game. So, but my concerns with the 89 are the same with the 87. I'm a little bit worried about his agility. Now, I love Socrates. I would love to be able to get him into the team, but I'm just, like I said, very worried about his agility and his balance. Last year in FIFA 19, it wasn't as important as it is this year. Now, you could boost him with a sniper or an engine or something like that, but this Deadeye opportunity just seemed too perfect. You can basically max out, like you see his attack position 99, finishing 99, shot power 99, long shots 96. So you're basically maxing out all of the important shooting stats. So I couldn't pass up that opportunity to do that. So, but you know, if his agility is a big issue, we maybe could switch to sniper or engine, and that would also help us pace a little bit. But I wanted to try the Deadeye to see how that will go. Now, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. We are doing a really fun series called Christmas to Glory. And in that one, I completely started over at Christmas. I'm trying to rebuild my team. I'm going into my first weekend league with that team. But today we're on my main account. I sold all my main players. I had Inform Messi, I had Cristiano Ronaldo, and I had Neymar. Now that one broke my heart because Neymar has been my favorite player to play with all year. But I needed the coins if I was going to make this icon team. We're all doing our icon swaps objectives now, but we need to know who is worth it, who's worth getting. So I wanted to test out some of these players and see what we can do. So let's go into an icon swaps match and just test out everybody. So I'm really excited to do that. But again, if you are new, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. The Christmas to Glory series is a whole lot of fun, but I'm excited today to test out some of these icon swaps. See if they can be anything awesome. I just don't know. The other person I had on my team was Steven Gerrard. You may have noticed, you know, we're not going up against anything super special here. Just solid players. I see, you know, Vardy, Fabinho, Sergio Aguero, you know, so some solid players, but in theory, our icon team should be far superior to this team. Now, if I was going up against this team with my Neymar and CR7 and Messi, I would have no fears, but going up against them with all these brand new players that we're testing out, I'm not sure how it's going to work, but let's see what will happen. We are the home team, thankfully, so that should help us. We maybe won't have as much delay. And I am playing a 4-2-3-1. I have John Barnes on the right, Figo on the left, Socrates in the middle, and Luis Hernandez up top at striker, Gerrard and Allen in the middle, and then the back line's just normal back line. So let's see what these guys can do. You know, I'll try to test them out as much as possible. I may do some other videos singling out some of the players. I still okay, we got Figo making a run. Oh, what a save. But Luis Hernandez, weak-footed, 3-star weak foot. He can kick it in with his weak foot if he's at somewhere around the 6-yard box. So that is good to know. So I have been on the record of saying that I think Luis Hernandez could be a really epic icon swap, but I'm not sure he's worth as many icon swaps tokens as they're asking for him. But I think his agility and his shooting and pace and everything makes him a really, really good player in FIFA 20. But we will see how it plays out. Let's see, are we going to get this guy to quit already? He may be intimidated by the team. But I'll show you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm in the 4-2-2-2. I'm supposed to be in the 4-2-3-1. I think my tactic for 4-2-3-1 is ultra defensive on this one, but it's just defensive on my other account, on my Christmas to Glory account. So I think I only went to the 4-2-2-2. So maybe I need to be playing that. We get a goal in the first 5 minutes of the game. So I was like in 4-2-2-2 a lot earlier in the year, but seems like I had to go back to 4-2-3-1 just to have that shape. And on my other team, I'm just, you know, got basically a starter team, so you really need that shape. So I've kind of went back to the 4-2-3-1, but let me go into the 4-2-3-1 since that's what I said. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't know, I'm blocking it, I think, but I just switched to my defensive tactic, which is 4-2-3-1 on my Christmas to Glory account. But it's 4-2-2-2 on this one, so I've got them all confused. But now we should be back to 4-2-3-1. And hopefully we can still bang in some goals. Can we get a runner? We've got Figo making a run. See what he can do. Luis Hernandez, just the man in the middle, just cannot be stopped. Unbelievable. Figo making a nice run down the wing. This team looks like it's just completely epic. So I did run Hawk on Luis Hernandez. I don't know if you saw that there. I forget. I think that gets his pace pretty high, gets his shooting pretty high. So he's just someone who should just be able to bang in some goals for you. So I don't know if our man here is just going to quit. If he quits early, we'll try to go into another match. We haven't really even been able to see any defenders yet. I'm really curious how Bobby Moore is going to do in game, like and Hierro too, because both of them are so cheap that, you know, it makes it kind of worthwhile. You know, is our man just quitting? Let's see if we can get some goals before. Oh no, he switched to somebody. You know, what's he going to do? See how agile Socrates is. Oh, Socrates is moving pretty nice, actually. Wow. Socrates, I was worried about your agility, baby, and you're just killing it. Now, part of it could be I have a really good connection right now. I played a game earlier with some of my other players, and the connection was terrible, and I couldn't move anybody. And unfortunately, with FIFA 20, a lot of it depends on your connection. When I tested out Didier Drogba earlier in the year, I had 20 games with him with decent enough connection, and my last 10 games of weekend league with Drogba was just terrible connection, and Drogba played like a silver player in the terrible connection games. So I don't know if my man wants to just get his 400 division rivals points or what, but you know, I guess if he's just going to sit there, we'll just put it on him and see what he's going to do, see if he's going to play. But unfortunately, this is hurting our reviews. Maybe I should give him a goal, give him some confidence. Let's give him a goal. Let's see if we can get him to at least play. Well, let's let our man get a goal, make him feel good, get a goal against this icon team. Bobby Moore. Oh, I didn't even want to tackle him. Bobby Moore just tackling machine. So, yeah, Bobby Moore misses. Hierro misses. I can't get him. Oh, Van der Sar, though. You got to forget about him. I forgot he was back there. Van der Sar making a really nice save. I'm a little mixed on Van der Sar. Probably have the most experience with Van der Sar of anyone because I've used him a ton in drafts. And I like him a lot, but I don't like him as much as Ter Stegen this year. Last year, Van der Sar was the best keeper in the game. This year, I think it's Ter Stegen, hands down. So let's give our man a goal. I think he's getting a little frisky now, so maybe he will play. You know, let's just see if he can let's give him a good turnover here. You know, we're trying to move the ball. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't even turn the ball over. These players are too good. They don't even want to turn the ball over. Oh, Vidal got it. Terrible defending. Oh, Bobby Moore making an interception. Bobby Moore plays better when you don't want to intercept with him than when you do. So let's see what we can do here. I'm trying to give up a goal without letting him know that I'm giving him a goal. So there. Oh, he got by me with Theo Walcott. And this Allen, so okay, well maybe Sexy Baby will quit. So let's see what we can do. Can we get John Barnes a goal? But I'm amazed at the defending we were getting there. So maybe if they will rage quit, I'd rather not give them the goal. You know, and we could just test out our players again in another match and see what happens. Socrates. Let's check out 5-star week. Oh, I was celebrating the goal and it rings off the post. Unfortunate. Okay, so will they rage quit? Come on. Come on, Sexy Baby. Thank you. Okay, so we got our rage quit. Let's go into another match and see what our boys can do in that one. All right, we've got our boys ready for another match. Let's see what's going to happen now. What our opponent will be, what we can do. We really dominated this last match. I was really happy with them. Did not really get to test out any of the defenders, although Bobby Moore was making interceptions when I wasn't even trying to make interceptions. So got a little bit better squad to go against here. You know, still our squad should be superior, but that Kent card, that one has been one of my favorite cards of the year. It's made me very sad. His SBC ended before Christmas, so I don't have him on my Christmas to Glory account. So very sad about him, and also Gelson Martins. Those were my two favorite subs. They just were amazing for me whenever I'd bring them off the bench. So very sad I don't have them on my Christmas to Glory account, but that is okay. So let's go ahead and switch on over. I'll show you the 4-2-3-1. I'm not sure if we did that already. So Luis Hernandez up top, Socrates in the middle, John Barnes on the right, Figo on the left. Allen and Gerard kind of man in the middle, and then excuse me, then just the regular back line. So let's go. Let's see what these boys can do in this match. Going up against slightly better team. But the main thing is just testing them out. You know, you can kind of tell just how they move. Game is already, I mean, this FIFA is just crazy. This game is already like much more delayed than this last one. This last game I had was probably one of the top 10 connections I've had all year. And this one I could tell from the opening kick, it's just choppy, and you could tell like the ball's just not going to stick to your feet. Switching has already been weird. It's just, this game is crazy, and then I give up a goal mostly complaining about it, but that shows you there. Bobby Moore was a little bit slow there, but again, this connection, it's just such an issue this year, and it makes me so frustrated. And that was one of the big reasons I did the Christmas to Glory. I was just getting so frustrated playing FIFA with these conditions. You know, you'd lose a game, you didn't know if it was because of the connection or if someone was better than you. You know, it's just very, very frustrating. You know, when playing, I just, you know, the game is just so much like, I went straight back to back from that last game to this one, so it hasn't been any length of time, but just a huge difference. You know, I hate to complain, but that's just how it's been this year. And I think part of what it is, we've had those delays for several years in FIFA, but it's more noticeable in FIFA 20 because the game itself is a little slower. And then good connection. We give up, wow, and Yaki Williams buried that one. I'm just sitting here complaining. We're going to have to get serious here in a second. But, you know, we've had those delays, but what I was saying, FIFA 20 is just inherently a slower game than our previous FIFAs. So it's just like when the game is slow, it's slow. It's just so boring, I guess. You can't pass I can see like the ball. I don't know if you can even tell in the recording, but you know, just everything's just so much slower. It's just really crazy. But anyways, let's concentrate. Let's at least try to get back into the game, try to deal with this delay. We're getting killed by Iñaki Williams already, and that Kent's going to be super fast. So, you know, this will be a good test of someone. You know, again, we're down 3 goals in the first 15 minutes. So I guess let's really concentrate, see if we can get this back. I think we can get it back. This will make it a fun challenge, see what these boys can do. But there, Griezmann just buried it right back. But that's not... I mean, I would say I don't think any goal would be Van der Sar's fault so far. The first one was probably more Bobby Moore's fault and me yip-yapping, and then the second one was a lot, you know, I've been yip-yapping, complaining this whole time. Like, this is just my whole frustration with the game, is just this whole delay and inconsistency thing. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's at least, if we can get one back by the end of the half, I think we will have a good shot. Hopefully we could even net 2, just get settled. I maybe would even change formation. I've been really liking playing 4-3-2-1 when I have good players. So I may switch to that. We'll just see if I can get focused. Can anybody make something happen for us? Oh, his Varane with a nice stick out of his foot there. But our man here is really just focusing on counterattacks, and this is where, you know, where I was worried about Bobby Moore a little bit was in the counterattacking game. He's a good bit slower. So there we at least force, you know, we're at least back playing a little bit of defense. But let's see what our icons, can they have a comeback? Not yet. They're getting bodied by everybody right now. Hierro with a nice steal. So let's see if Socrates, the ball just went too far out from him. All right, come on, John Barnes. We got a little bit of room. Just so slow, though, on the turns. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Socrates able to bury one for us. Not talking as much right now. I am trying to concentrate to get back into the game. Let them at least prove their worth. See if they can come back from a deficit. So we do have a nice challenge for them here. Allen with a nice steal. Allen's just been insane all year for everybody. John Barnes making a run, waiting for everybody. Got Mendy bearing down on him though. Oh, this is where Barnes comes in handy. He is so much stronger than pretty much everybody's going to go up against. The Figo, anybody come open? Come on. Luis Hernandez. Oh, nice work by Zoran. Our man we're playing here is not too bad defensively. He is making some nice stops in the zone or in the box, and then he's just pretty much a counter-attacking style player, so he gets the ball back and then just tries to go on the counter-attack. That was terrible by me. I've got to take better care of the ball. Couldn't switch. All right, let's try to can we get one more at the break? Nope. Oh, nice there. Socrates is not very quick. So we're going to have to wait for some players. We don't have anybody coming yet. All right, we've got some time. Oh my gosh, John Barnes. Okay, so we're down 2 at the half. We've got to really concentrate here. Again, our connection's been terrible. We only have one shot on target. We did get the goal. You know, just the game is super delayed right now, just super heavy. So I think I'll just go ahead and switch to the 4-3-2-1. So I've got a pause cue. I just want to make sure I get my players in the right spot. I don't know if I set my players for the 4-3-2-1. But that'll give us a lot more attack and hopefully help us overcome some of this delay. So nice by Socrates. John Barnes, very strong move there. I think he's offside, but at least we can check our players here. So let's see what I want to do. I think I will put Socrates in the middle. We'll have Barnes. Yeah, that looks good. We'll put Socrates in the middle. So let's run this 4-3-2-1. Let's try to put them under a little bit more pressure and see what our icons can do. Figo, no. Bobby Moore pushing up. Come on, Dalbear. Make a run. Run, baby. Not a good pass there. There's one more back. We got Luis Hernandez, weak-footed, nice drive, nice pace. Able to get by. So let's see, we're down another goal. We're having to kind of throw the kitchen sink at them. We've had some good chances, but just haven't been able to capitalize yet. Let's just keep at it. We just need one more back and need to keep defending strongly. There we go. Good defense by Socrates coming back. See what we can do. Can anybody break out? Just can't get anything through to Barnes there. Oh my gosh, and Gerard rings one off the post. I mean, it wasn't the best position in the world, but it does make you frustrated when you bring one off the post, get the ball right back. How is that stolen from him from behind through his feet? I don't get it. I was trying to get the foul. Really nice save there from Van der Sar. All right, so let's make some changes. Let's bring in our super subs. I really like putting Gelson Martins in here. We'll bring in Kent, and we'll bring Zaha in over on the left. So hopefully get some speed on the pitch, change some things around, and let's see what we can do here. Oh, this game is so delayed. Oh my gosh. There we go. We did get it back, thankfully. Able to draw so far. We'll be going to extra time, see if we can pull it out in extra time. But This has been a fight. The delay has just been crazy. It makes me crazy. It's just so frustrating. So we'll stick with our 4-3-2-1. It helped get us back in the game. So hopefully we did have one epic save from Van der Sar that kept us in it, and it was around the 85th, 86th minute, something like that. So hopefully we can keep the momentum. But now, we've got a lot of our super subs out there who I love playing with these guys. I mean, like look at the ball on Gelson Martin's feet, just unbelievable. I mean, my man here's got there. Luis Hernandez, I think that was weak footed again, but that was set up by Gelson Martins and Kent. I mean, those guys are just unbelievable. And it's almost like I would rather, when we get this delay, you're going to have a lot more fun playing with a Gelson Martins or a Kent than you are with pretty much any of these icons. I haven't had the ball on the feet of Luis Hernandez that much. He's been more, just burying the ball. But, it's just. Mm. I mean, with Zaha, I mean, it feels like the ball just stuck to Gelson Martin's feet right there. I mean, I did end up losing it, turning around, but when he received the pass, it stuck to his feet. Let's see if Hierro, he's still got Iñaki Williams, Bobby Moore, and we give up a goal there to Griezmann, so we're back 4-4. Not super impressed with either Hierro or Bobby Moore. I mean, that wasn't great defending by me. But, I feel like with some of my better defenders that, they would have been agile enough to get over there. That was offside. Yeah, okay. That was offsides, I thought. All right, let's see if we can pull it out here in the second half of extra time. It's been a really epic match. We were down 3-0 early. We came back to tie it at 3. We did take the lead 4-3 early in the first half of extra time. But then we just gave up a goal to Griezmann. We do have Kent. Can he make this run? So we got Zaha. Oh my gosh, Zaha. The ball just bouncing around. Gelson Martins. The ball takes forever to get at his feet. So Gelson Martins had it in an amazing position, just could not collect it at his feet. Oh, off the post. Luis Hernandez can't collect it. Oh no, long lay. So we're going to go into penalties where it's just a complete crapshoot. Who knows what's going to do what. All right, can we hold it out here? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. All right, we get the win and penalties. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the game anymore. We give up early goals, either my frustration or my opponent playing better, whatever it was. But I don't know. That's just the whole problem with the game. We did get 3 goals from Luis Hernandez. Socrates had a goal. We had an assist from Luis Figo, an assist from John Barnes. Zaha and Kent had assists. So let's see. We did end up with a lot more shots. Our opponent was dominating us early. And again, part of it, I think I just get so frustrated when I see that the game is in that state when you can tell. And especially the last game we just had was like one of the best connections. Like I said, that was probably one of the top 10 connections I've had all year. And it was like you're on top of the world. It's so much fun. It's like FIFA 20 at its core is a really good game. But when you have these delay issues, it just makes it so terrible. Like FIFA 19 was not a fun game, but when it was delayed, it didn't just completely kill it. You could still do a few things. FIFA 18 was not a great game either, but it was fun to play. So it's definitely frustrating when you see this. And I'm trying to evaluate some of these players. I don't know if they played good or if they played poorly, if they played amazing. So, I mean, let's look at some of the highlights. We gave up 3 goals in the first 15 minutes. The first one, Bobby Moore, was a little slow to get over. But again, I was kind of in a complete frustration point. So I wasn't playing good FIFA there either. So I can't say, did Bobby Moore do that or was that me? I can't say. The second goal, Iñaki Williams just I think crushed us with his left foot. But again, Bobby Moore was kind of just standing there. I don't know who I was controlling there, but Bobby Moore was kind of just standing there. I don't know if I was controlling Bobby Moore, if that was AI. I do try to switch and manual defend everything, but Iñaki Williams buried that one with his left foot. And I meant to say that one definitely was nothing Van der Sar could do. I, kind of want to at least evaluate Van der Sar. That one seemed a little weak. Let me look at it from the replay angle. Whip it on around. And so that one, I mean, that's a really good shot from Iñaki Williams, but I almost feel like Ter Stegen would have stopped that. So I feel like that one is one that Van der Sar maybe could have handled. And then let's see what this one was. So that one's nothing Van der Sar could have done on that one. So then, we did bear down a little bit. We got a goal back with Socrates. Just a little give and go. John Barnes back to Socrates. Socrates buried him. I have enjoyed playing with Socrates. There's been a time or two I haven't been happy with his pace. Like when he's out in space, he's not going to run away from anyone. You basically just have to stop and wait for people. But burying goals, he's been nice. Luis Hernandez has been really nice. Let's see there. Figo finds him running right up the middle. Nice run. And weak foot. That's the big concern with Luis Hernandez is his weak foot. But he buried that one. There, nice pass from Luis Hernandez. Right back, nice run. That was a really nice goal there. So that one was the one that helped send us to extra time. Then we get one at the start of extra time. Kent with some nice dribbling. And that one's weak foot too from Luis Hernandez. So 2 weak foot goals. Very, very nice. I am enjoying playing with Luis Hernandez, but I still can't say he would be worth. I should have looked before. I'm not sure if he's worth 18 icon swaps or 19, but it's up there. It's one of the more expensive ones. And then that was it. Then we had the penalty, which the penalty's a complete crapshoot. Let's see, what was this goal we gave up? Hierro, that one could be user error there. I maybe went too far. Let me just check this. If I'm controlling Hierro, yeah, I should have stopped a little sooner. I should have known that was coming. and I'm 99% sure I would have been controlling Hierro there. So I go a little too far, and then that allows him to get back to Griezmann. But I couldn't quite close out. I feel like with one of my defenders, and I was running at the time, you know, when I stopped playing on this account, I was running Juan Jesus and PK. And I feel like one of them would have been able to close out on that. Like I feel like Bobby Moore is close enough there that he maybe could have got there, but he just couldn't quite get out there. And let's check. Let's do our Van der Sar check. So that's another weird one from Van der Sar. I'm not convinced on Van der Sar. My biggest selling point on Van der Sar is that he would help you link to Virgil van Dijk. But goalkeeper wise, from these, I feel like, you know, that's a good shot from a good area. But, you know, I'm almost feeling like Ter Stegen may have stopped two of those. You know, you don't know for sure, but, you know, that's just kind of my feel. Just Ter Stegen's been absolutely incredible this year. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I guess let me just go through everybody a little bit. There's nobody that I'm in love with. Probably my favorite one has been Luis Hernandez. Socrates is solid, but not. He's got a couple iffy factors. You know, maybe you could put a hunter on him, but then, you know, you're worried a little bit about his agility still. But I guess in the good gameplay, his agility was nice. Barnes and Figo both were okay, but nothing like amazing, I didn't feel like. And I'll try to play with these guys some more, but Hierro and Bobby Moore, I feel like there's going to be some better options. Like, I'm almost saying I would just assume play with Longley and Militao. You know, I don't know if I can go that far, but that's just kind of the way I'm feeling. Like, I kind of feel that if you play with Longley, Militao, and Ter Stegen, which is probably what at this point, 60, 70,000 coins, your back line may be better than this Van der Sar, Hierro, and Bobby Moore. So that's something to really consider. You know, the linking part is something there. I would kind of like to play with Koeman. Maybe he would be something special. I've played with him some in drafts, and I've liked him. You know, not loved him as a center back. I've seen a lot of people talking about maybe moving him into the midfield. I don't know that he would be better than someone like an Allen in the midfield. He does have some really amazing or interesting stats that we've never really seen before in players. But, you know, I don't know exactly what I would do there. As far as Gerard goes from Icon Swaps 1, I've really enjoyed playing with him. He's very nice box to box. He'll bury goals for me. He'll defend for me. He'll make great passes. So I've really enjoyed playing with Gerard. I have an engine chem style on him because I was worried a little bit about his agility, but he plays really well with engine. And, you know, anyways, guys, I guess this is going to wrap it up. I will try to test these guys out a little more. Maybe I'll do a video kind of focusing on each of these. But if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.